Welcome everybody. I hope you did not find today's topic very difficult. Weber, were you able to find some information on the topic?
No, sir, because it is very tough. It's a little difficult for me.
You search Google?
Sir, I searched, but it was coming like in a paper, and it was written on notice.
No, there are, if there is a topic difficult, then you can look up YouTube and you will always find good lectures.
Yes.
Some of them are for students also, they are simple. Khushi, what about you? How are you, Khushi?
Sir, I am fine. How are you, sir?
I'm very well. Were you able to
Nice.
find some information on the topic?
Yes, sir.
Very good. And Palak, what about you?
Yes, sir, I prepared this topic, but not too much.
That's okay. But there's a lot of information on YouTube as well as Google, which you can easily look up. Now, Khushi, I think you should start.
Sir, I want to tell that Bhavya will join in a while. He has gone for the on the shop for buying some material
Okay,
for school.
okay, that's okay. So in the meantime, you can start, Khushi.
Okay, sir. Namaskar, everyone. My name is Khushi Vats, and today I will tell the origin of the universe, Big Bang, and the black holes. As we all know, universe were formed when there was an explosion in the space itself by the heavy gases like carbon, nitrogen. When they mixed together, there was a huge Big Bang. It starts from the extreme high temperature of density, and space expand slowly the universe cooled, and the gravity formed. There are many. It was start from the stars. Then when the stars come together, it form galaxy, and now where we are living, it's known as Milky Way galaxy, where our solar system is formed. Now I want to tell about the Big Bang how the Big Bang formed. The universe beginning, the scientists believe that the energy, the teeny points that are extremely dense points explode, and it's start creating many it's divided in many stones and one of that stone are known as sun. Now we used to know that's few points as sun, and many more planets. And it's out because of this exploration, there was a many billions of galaxies come out from one that Big Bang bomb. And now I want to tell about the dark hole, the black hole. We all know about the black hole. It used to attract many stars towards it, and we don't know about the end or start of it. When the center of that, when a planet or a star come near the black hole, it used to vacuum like type of it used to attract that planet towards itself, and it used to like vacuum cleaner, it used to take that planet inside their hole, and we don't know where does that planet or such a thing go. And we also don't know about the how it's used like how the it's used to form, and how what's the end of black hole. But nowadays we are listening that black hole are increasing day by day, like they are becoming more powerful day by day. And there's in the center of black hole, there's a tiny point that used to attract planet, And as the NASA also proved that there are many black holes near our galaxy, but there are billions of like galaxy far away from our galaxy. So there's nothing like that. But we now we know that about the facts that I've told. Thank you. Sir, your mic is not open. You're on mute.
Sorry. Khushi, you spoke very well. There's lots of good information you have brought out. There was one error. You said that at the time of Big Bang, the gases like nitrogen led to the explosion. Actually, initially there were no gases also. It took several billion years. Total age of universe is 13.8 billion years. But gases, etc.,
Okay, sir.
molecules, gases are made of molecules, and molecules were formed several billion years later. Initially, there were only subatomic particles. Okay, subatomic particles. Can you name some subatomic particles?
Sir, hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron,
No, no,
carbon.
no, no, no subatomic. These are elements. These are examples of elements. There are, I think, 180 elements or so in
Sir,
the.
180 elements are there present on the earth.
How many are there?
Sir, 180.
118 or 180?
Sir, 181, I guess. Like
Around 180 elements are there. These are examples of elements. Subatomic particles are different. Palak, do you know what are subatomic particles?
What's up?
What are subatomic particles? Subatomic means inside the atom. What are the particles?
sir, proton, neutrons.
Yeah, very good. The subatomic particles are protons, electrons, and neutrons.
Neutrons.
Yeah.
Neutrons.
And inside these electrons and protons are also, there are some particles which are like waves. Actually, they are not fully particles. They are called quarks. Quarks. Okay, they can't be seen even by microscope, but they can be measured because they behave like waves. They are quasi particles. You understand the meaning of quasi? Quasi.
The small particles.
No, quasi doesn't mean small. Anyone knows the meaning of quasi? Quasi. Quasi means partially valid. It is partly particle, partially or partly particle, but not really fully particle. Because particle will have weight and occupy space. That is the definition of matter. Particles make up matter, and the definition of matter is that which occupies space.
That space and have mass. And have mass.
And has
And volume.
Yeah. So quarks are not having any weight. So they are half particles. They are inside protons and neutrons. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now we come to next. Palak. Palak, would you speak now?
So good evening, sir, and my all dear friends. The universe is commonly.
I have to all the time remind you to switch on your video. Why don't you remember?
Sir, my video is
She
not
also
working
did
due
not
to
switch on her video. When you start speaking, at least at that time, you should have your video on. Even otherwise, you can keep your video on. But at least when you are speaking, you must switch on your video.
so my video is not working due to network problem. The universe is commonly defined as a totality of everything that exists, including all physical matters and
Palak,
energy.
you are not fully audible. Please speak louder.
Yes, sir. The universe is commonly defined as the totality of everything that exists, including uh, all physical matters and energy. Uh, the planets, stars, galaxy, the con- and and the contents of intergalactic space. The study of universe is known as cosmology, and the universe comprises of billions of galaxies. The galaxies are made up of millions of stars and held together by the force of gravity, and these stars account of most of the masses of the galaxy. Our own galaxy is called as Milky Way or the Akash Ganga, and it contains about 300 billion stars, and one of these is the sun. And Andromeda is our nearest galaxy. Latest known galaxy is the dark galaxy, and the evolution of universe is explained by the Big Bang theory. Big Bang was an explosion that occurred 13.8 billion years ago, leading to the formation of galaxies of the stars and other heavenly bodies. Planets and other objects go around the sun and wake up the solar system with the sun at the center. And concept of black hole, renowned Indian physicist Chandrasekhar and predicate an upper limit to the mass of the stars, which is called as Chandrasekhar limit. It is 1.44 times the mass of sun. Above the upper limit, two condition are possible: explosion
Palak,
of the
wait a
star.
second. Palak, wait. Your volume is still not very loud enough. Please speak even louder. First thing in public speaking is you should be very clearly audible.
Yes, sir.
You have to raise your voice a lot. जोर से चिल्ला के बोलो, ओके? तुम बहुत ही धीमे बोलते हो. कहीं भी तुम्हें जाओगे तो तुम्हें जॉब मिलने में और रिस्पेक्ट मिलने में दिक्कत होगी. यू विल नॉट बी रिस्पेक्टेड इफ यू स्पीक सो डिमली, ओके? और अभी तुम प्रैक्टिस कर लोगे तो ठीक हो जाएगा. खूब जोर से बोलो, चिल्ला के बोलो जरा.
Yes, sir. Explosion of the star from neutron stars, collapse and compaction of the star.
You have raised your voice, but it is not enough even now. एक तो keep your mobile mic close to your mouth और खूब जोर से और चिल्ला के बोलो. समझो कोई भूत आ गया है. खूब जोर से बोलो.
Of the stars from black holes. The black holes are formed due to collapse and compaction under gravity at the end of the life cycle of stars. Thank you.
थैंक यू भी तुमने इतना धीमे से बोला. तुम थैंक यू बोल रहे हो तो लोगों को सुनाई तो देना चाहिए ना. थैंक यू बोला. अभी देखना
Thank you,
भव्य
sir.
तुमसे कितना छोटा है और भव्य कितनी जोर से बोलता है. खूब जोर से बोला करो. अच्छा,
Yes, sir.
तुम्हारा आवाज बहुत कम है. चिल्लाना नहीं चाहिए, लेकिन अभी हमारी आवाज साफ समझ आ रही है ना. थोड़ा स्लो
Yes, sir.
बोलो और थोड़ा जोर से बोलो. तुम्हारी आवाज पता नहीं चलती. तुमने एक
Yes.
वर्ड यूज किया था, इंटरगैलेक्टिक. कैन यू
Yes,
एक्सप्लेन
sir.
द मीनिंग ऑफ इंटरगैलेक्टिक?
Sir, actually, I'm reading the book. So,
So whatever actually you should not read, you should speak without reading. That will be better. But sometimes if you are not prepared, you can read. It's okay. But whatever you read, you must know the meaning of those words.
yes, sir.
Intergalactic means, inter means beach mein.
Beach.
Inter always means beach mein. And galactic means galaxies. Galaxies के बीच में जो space होता है, galaxies तो बहुत बड़ी है और वो सारी गैलेक्सीज घूम रही हैं और
Yes,
अगर
sir.
वो एक दूसरे के पास होंगी तो दे विल क्लैश. There is a lot of space between galaxies. Okay, this is called intergalactic.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now Bhavya, you can speak.
Sir, may I start?
Yeah.
Namaskar, sir, and my dear friend. I am Bhavya Vast, and today I want to speak on this topic. Like, so you have asked the first, what is the meaning of universe? The meaning of universe and what I understand from universe is all existing matter and space considered as a whole thing which is coming inside it, like me, you, Earth, our solar system is coming inside it. The universe is believed to be at least 10 billion light years in diameter and contains a vast number of galaxies, and the collection of galaxies is called supercluster. It has been expanding since its creation in the Big Bang about 13 billion years ago. After that, I want to tell about the Big Bang. Big Bang theory is a prevailing and a very interesting theory in which it states at some moment of all the space contained in a single point of very high density and a high temperature state, from which the universe has been expanding in all the directions since it is made. And from the in like when the Big Bang was when the Big Bang was not bursted, so and before that all the energy, all the gases were in a ball in which it was collected, and after that when it was collected, the energy was collected uh, in a high amount. So after that it burst and the Big Bang theory happened, and all the things like gases, energy, all the molecules get a many free space and get a very free space, and they turn into planet, stars, and many galaxies. After that, I want to tell you about the black hole. Black hole is a region of space having a gravitational field so intense that no matter or radiation can escape. So after that, we should also know which is the nearest black hole to the Earth. It is Sagittarius A. Sagittarius is a supermassive black hole at the center of the Milky Way galaxy in which we and you live. It is all about 4 million years the mass of the sun. Like it is like if we are having a square, and if we'll be putting if we're putting 4 million suns in that, so it will be equal to the Sagittarius A black hole. In the addition to being the smallest black hole ever seen, it's the nearest one that we know. It is around 1500 light years. After that, I want to, like, in the space, when like there are many galaxies which have two stars. When two for extra knowledge, in a galaxy, if there is two stars, and after that if a explosion or a or thing happen between them, so a light is formed which is called gamma ray light. It is gamma ray are formed from the light, all travels in the waves, and it's classified according to the wavelength or the distance between the waves. It is so fast, like if there is a if this is happened around 1000 light years ago. So after in around 2 to 3 years, it can come back. It can come. It can reach the Earth too. It is so harmful that it can break our Earth into two equal parts. So after that, we should not be worried about that the black hole can take our Earth inside it, and after that the gamma ray will be doing something. So we should be not scared, because all these things are around millions of light year away from us. So this is the thing I understand from the topic. Thank you.
Very good, Bhavya. You are very young, yet you have brought out lots of good information. But I think you made a mistake when you were telling about the size of the universe. What did you say is the size of universe?
Sir, in the size of universe, I said that it is it have a very big size, and it is it is extincting since it is made or it since it is start from the Big Bang theory.
No, what is the size? You said size. What is the size that you mentioned?
So the size I mentioned was 13 billion, not 13 billion. It was it is 13 billion light years that I mentioned in that.
Oh, it is light year. Size of the universe is measured in light years. What is
Yes,
light
sir.
year?
So
What is
light. What? So like you yesterday when you were telling us when I searched about the light year in the space, like in on the Earth, when we measure the things in kilometer meter, so in the space we don't use the kilometer and meter. We use the light years in the form uh, uh, we use light years instead of using kilometers and meters.
light year is the amount of distance that is traveled by light in 1 year.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
light travels at the speed of, you know the speed of light?
No, sir.
I think the speed of light is 1 lakh kilometers per second. I'm forgetting. And yes, I wanted to tell you, yesterday we were talking about origin of Homo sapiens. And I told you they emerged 70,000 years ago.
Yes, sir.
But now we have found new information. There have been new bones of Homo sapiens which have been discovered, and they are as old as 1.5 lakh. Okay, so double
Sir,
the amount.
I
One,
also want to tell you that yesterday when we were talking about the Newton one, in the today's newspaper, in the Nav Bharat one, it is written that all the things we have studied about the apple and all that, it was wrong, and this type of thing never happened. So I think that Newton have done some work, but something is done by some other another person of which we don't know the name of his work.
no, it did happen, but Newton did not just discover gravity, he gave the measurement of gravity also. And the exact measurement was recalculated by another person about 100 years later. I am also forgetting his name. So I think the value of gravity is 9.8 into 10 raised to power minus 26, something like that. It's a very complicated figure. That exact measurement was done by Newton, and on his work, then another scientist, I'm also forgetting his name. Okay, so laws of gravity were discovered by Newton.
Yes,
That
sir.
is laws of motion and laws of gravity. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, Vaibhav, would you like to speak?
Uh, sir, I listen everyone, but sir, I can't understand.
So may I and
See, Bhavya has also spoken. Some things you must have, whatever you have heard till now, put it in your own words. You can just repeat that also. What does universe consist of? How old is universe? What are black holes? Can you say something?
So we have to tell about space.
Yes.
Okay.
Space also you can talk about. Switch on your video.
Sir, am I visible?
No. Yeah, now you are visible.
Sir. So, namaskar, sir, and my dear friends. My name is Vaibhav, and today I want to share about universe that
Yes.
yes, so sir, I would like to say about space, universe. Sir. Universe have 9 planets, but we don't exist one planet that named Pluto because it is too small, and the living planet in universes are, and sir, our Earth is third planet of universe, and the biggest planet of our solar system means universe is Jupiter, and the hottest planet of our universe is Venus, and then the smallest planet is our Mars. Thank you.
Mars is not smallest planet, and smallest planet is Pluto. But you are talking about these planets in our solar system. Universe consists of many solar systems. Okay, these planets that you named are just the planets which revolve around our sun along with Earth. There are trillions of such suns in our galaxy, and there are billions of galaxies in the universe. Okay. Now I think everyone has spoken. I'll just add some more point, but first let me ask, do you find that? Yes, lovely, go ahead.
Yes, good evening, everybody.
Can you switch on your video?
Yes, sir. I think just a minute. Am I visible?
Yes.
Visible?
Yes.
Yes. So today I will speak on the topic origin of the origin of the universe and the Big Bang and the black holes. They will speak on the topics. I think this is possible that we black hole.
We can't hear you, lovely.
Sir, in her device, there is a phone is switch off. So, sir, she is doing class from my device.
Okay.
What the fuck? Sir, are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Sir, can I start at my phone got switched off?
Yes. Video, please.
All right, sir. Can you see me?
No.
It is on.
Yes, we can see you now.
Yes. So, sir, I was speaking about the Big Bang. So, the Big Bang is a model that which is used to describe the origin of the universe. And according to the model, one of the main force behind the structure of this Big Bang is the universe. And like we, as we all are aware that there are many planets on there are many planets, and as due to the planets, due to the gravity, what I have heard that due to the gravity of the planets and the space which they have in the spaces which the planets have in between them, and their and the stones and the everything which is not required in the galaxy's presentation, due to that the Big Bang and the black hole is present. The dark matter could have been before and after the Big Bang, but it is just because of that the surroundings of the planet and the heat which is by the different planets and the stones which is the things which are atmosphere in the planet, and the birth of the universe may have come from a black hole, and more and the most of the experts agree that the universe started and has seen an infinity holes in the
I think your mobile is far from you. We can't hear you properly.
Sir, can you hear me properly?
Yeah, now it is audible.
Yeah, so I was saying that the Big Bang was the movement which was of 13.8 billion years ago. The Big Bang movement was 13.8 million years ago, and when the universe began as a tiny dense fireball, that wasn't expected that there would be a hole in the universe, but due to some things which were unexpected, there wasn't big hole in the universe. So I would like to say this much. Thank you.
Okay. Now I wanted to know how many of you have studied universe in your textbooks in school?
Sir, me, Khushi.
Which textbook tells about
Sir, it
universe?
was, sir, so when I was in fifth, I studied that about our solar system and universe. That book was composed by Ratna Sagar, and book name was my big book file of SST.
This was your school book, or you studied from for general from
So no, sir, it
outside?
was our school book.
But sir, in that they only tell about our planet Earth. They don't tell about the universe or
Sir, when I was on fourth, there was very advanced like Ratna Sagar. In that, we have studied about universe also.
you and me have a same book. Okay?
You are in
I think they
2020.
tell about solar system more. Did they tell
Yes,
about?
sir. It tell about solar system and universe also. How it was like, ma'am told us about all the universe story.
About Big Bang, etc. Did they tell you?
Yes, my ma'am told me us a story about Big Bang also.
Okay.
She told that one day there was a there was a movement in the space and
But
suddenly
now you are
there
in
was
ninth.
darkness.
Your physics book must be having chapter on universe.
So now no sir, till now I there's no chapter. It's
So
all
science.
about physical features of India, drainage, climate, and natural
No,
vegetation
that
environment.
is geography book. In your physics book, there is no chapter.
So my physics book, it may be.
Okay. Anyone else has read? Palak, did you study about universe in your school?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which subject textbook you learned about universe?
Sir, geography.
In geography? Okay. So, do you find this topic interesting or it is not interesting?
Sir, it is
Palak?
interesting.
What about Khushi? Do you find it interesting?
Yes, sir, I love to know about space.
But sir, I don't have such a book in which it is in a that way from which I can understand about the universe. The book I have not found of that level, but I have found I'll watch videos on YouTube about what is Big Bang theory, what is a black hole, what is universe, what is our solar system, what all is happening in our solar system, what will happen about this time, what will happen about that time,
You
what will
can
happen.
request your father, Sanjay, to get some pictorial book on universe. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Do
So
you
Papa
what?
wrote one book about universe and all.
Sorry, what did you say?
Sir, I said my father has brought many books about universe because Bhavya has interest in universe and space.
Okay, very good. So you must have studied there. So
Yes,
what
sir.
any give me an example of any interesting question you have about universe. We know a lot about universe, but we don't know everything about universe even now.
Sir,
Excuse
I
me,
have
sir.
an
Because of
interesting question. May I
Newton
tell?
and Einstein, we know a lot about universe, and we have also a
So
very
I
powerful telescope called Hubble telescope.
Excuse me,
We have
sir.
placed, wait please, let me finish. We have placed a very powerful telescope called Hubble telescope in outer space beyond our atmosphere, because of which we know a lot about universe now.
So
But
may
do you
I?
have some interesting questions? For
yes, sir.
example,
Yes,
I
you
sir.
like
would
May
that.
like
I?
What
to,
is sir? What
one
is
by one,
inside the black hole?
I'll name, then you raise your question. I will
Okay,
just
sir.
give one example. We should all like to know how old is the universe and what is beyond universe. Now, Weber was saying something. Weber, what were you saying?
Sir, sir, I was saying, sir, to learn about universe and space and so on. Sir, I have taken astronomies in my school.
Astronomy is do you have a book on astronomy in your uh,
Sir, no,
syllabus?
I will get it in my school.
I don't think astronomy is taught separately, but it could be a part of physics. Bhavya, you want to say something?
Yes, sir.
Your hand is up. You want to say something?
So, what you tell that I want to give the example, and I want to tell that our universe is around 13.8 billion years old.
Yes, very good. Khushi, what were
And
you
so,
saying?
So my
so,
question.
my question was first. I have not finished. Sir, my question was like, if you will go, if you will go in the black holes. मेरा question क्यों दे रहा है? Like if you will go in the black hole, in that, like you will be, if you will be stretching your body and you will be having a force which will be stretching your body in all the sides, it the same feeling we will be having in a black hole, and we it will be having us so tightly, so our body can be break it down into two parts, or more than that, because there are many planets, atom, molecules in that which can be harmful for our body. So this is all, and the example I want to give for this, the
Yes, black
feeling or
hole has
the
a very
question with
powerful
the
gravitational force. Even light cannot escape. That is why it is black. So we will immediately die if we reach near black hole. Yes, Kushi, what were you saying?
So I was saying I have a question regarding to the universe, that what will happen if we used to, like, if we come near the if we enter the black hole, as there was many videos that I've seen that there's a new world start and all. So we don't know if a satellite go inside the black hole. So if is there any new universe start or a new world start?
Right now, scientists are thinking that it is possible there are many universes also, because our universe has about 1 trillion galaxies, and they are all revolving around a black hole. There are big black holes at the center of each galaxy, and they have, each galaxy has billions of stars like our sun, and they are all revolving. Okay, but they are held together because of gravity, and yet the universe is expanding also. Galaxies are going away from each other. Why are they expanding? Because of the force of the Big Bang. Okay,
Okay,
but
sir.
they have not gone completely away from each other because of gravity. Okay, so there is a balance. And the size of known universe, we don't know exactly, but the Hubble telescope has told us there are at least 100 billion galaxies, and the universe is, I'll tell you how wide is the, what is the diameter of the universe. $90 billion light years.
Yeah.
The diameter of the universe is 90 billion light years. Light year is the distance that light travels in 1 year, and light travels very, very fast. I think it is some about 1 lakh kilometers per second. Okay.
Sir, 9.46 into 10 to the power 12 kilometer.
Sorry. What is the speed of light?
9.46 into 10 to the power 12 kilometer.
9.46 into 10. 10 के बाद क्या बोला?
10 to the power 12.
10 to the power 12. So it will be 10 into 10 is around 100. Okay.
What, sir? Yes, sir.
10 into 10 is 100. And you said 10 raised to power 12. I don't think that is correct. I'll just check. Wait.
Sir, general knowledge. I have a book of general knowledge and I'll see on the book.
Speed of light. Speed of light is 3 lakh kilometers per second. Okay. exactly 299,792,458 meter. But we in kilometer we can remove 458. So then it will be about 3 lakh kilometers per second. Okay.
But
So
sir,
this is very, very
nowadays,
fast. Okay.
okay, sir, I also want to tell something.
Yes. What are you saying?
Like sir, nowadays we are doing many nuclear and we are using nuclear weapons, and we are using many harmful things which are not good for our planet Earth. But we don't know if we will be going around 4 or 3 billion years ago, 4 and the 3 billion ago, you will be seeing that there is nothing there, and there was only a star in which the rocks and the dust was taking a round of it, and after that, after some lakh years, it turned into a planet which was covered with the lava. And after that, there was an ice age, because the things and the stones which were falling from the space were other things, and all the things which were falling from the space, which they have ice in that, in the form of they have water in the form of solid, and after that the earth was covered with the water. But after that, again the things and the amount of carbon dioxide increase, and all again this volcanoes come out from the surface of our earth. So after that, there was a huge ice age for millions of years, and after that again the volcanoes happened, and after that again there was an ice age. But after that it come
Okay.
into
No,
the original form.
this is called geo-history of the Earth. That we
Yes,
will
sir.
discuss some other time. Any
Okay,
other
sir.
topic you want to discuss?
Like sir, what will happen if there will be no sun?
If there is no sun, immediately Earth will freeze.
No, sir. It will be
Ah.
not happening, because the light, like if somebody is taking the sun away, so the light from the earth will be going after 8 minutes and 20 seconds, because the time to reach the earth is 8 minutes and 20 seconds. So when we will be taking out that, so the from so next 8 minutes and 20 seconds will be in a light, but after that there will be dark and dark. And for 7 days, because our atmosphere has collected all the warmth from the sun, so from 7 days it can be helpful for us. But after that, the electricity and our earth, the temperature of the earth will be decreasing, and we will be making bunkers in which we can live and take the warmth from the core. But after some time, the earth will be covered from the snow, and everybody will be dying.
I said Earth will freeze. That will be the most dark and frozen because of extreme cold. But yes, it will happen after 8 minutes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we will close for today, and tomorrow we will meet again. Good night, everybody.
Okay, so thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good
Bye,
night.
sir. Have
Thank
a
you, sir.
nice
Good
day.
night, sir.
Have a delicious dinner. Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.